Let's put in some work tonight, guys. Let's put in some work. Tonight, I actually got a live interview, a breaking live interview with 10 toes down. That's right. You know, I got Bimmy's right hand man tapping in tonight. I'm Mikey T. You already know who I am. I got the exclusive interview tonight with Bimmy's right hand man. So for everyone who's been talking about Bimmy being a rat, I got his man 10 toes down coming on the show tonight because why wouldn't I? Why wouldn't I? And while he's tapping in, I want everybody that comes in here to give me the like, hit that like button. Thank you. Because y'all know I am the streets. I'm going to get into the whole 050 to movement. We're going to get into that. You know what I'm saying? We're going to get into all the 050 to movement. We're going to talk a little bit about Thizon, but you know we call him Thice. We call him Thice for cool now. We might talk about the rain that we've been getting. We might talk about the rain we've been getting. Nah, we're not talking about that bullshit. You know I don't talk about that. We don't talk about the Illuminati. This is not Hassan Campbell's channel, you guys. This is not Hassan Campbell's channel. We might talk about hip-hop albums. We're not going to talk about gas prices. We're not going to talk about why I can't get an Uber or why I can't find a parking spot. So just for an intro, I'm letting y'all, we don't talk about that stuff here. So I got my questions ready and I'm waiting on 10 toes down to tap in. So I want everybody in here, y'all go get comfortable, smoke your J's. Everybody in here, let me know what city and state you're tapped in from. Appreciate everybody checking out all the content today. Checking out this breaking live video, breaking news video. Y'all seen what I came on here and talked about last night. We spoke on 50 Cent actually giving word. 50 Cent actually gave word to one of his G Unit cats, Jaffe, a dude who's actually been affiliated with the movement for quite some time. What's poppin', Nick? We got Baltimore up in here tonight. No capping going on, man. You already know who it is. Mikey T, the movie star. No capping going on here. Everybody roll up your J's. Everybody tell me what city and state you're tapping in from. Because honestly, I want to know if anybody in here is tapping in from Germany. Let me know if you're tapping in from Germany because I'm looking to get an exclusive Volkswagen, man. So I need a plug in Germany because see the difference is I'm Mikey T and I've got fans in Australia. I've got friends in Austria. You know what I mean? That's right. Australia and Austria are not the same country. They're not the same country, man. They're not the same place, dummies. I got fans from all over. That's called international. I've got international reach. I got people in my chat like, yo, I'm from Denmark. I'm like, oh, snap. I don't even know where that is. Your fans are from your block. That's why they call you the dirty sector. That's the difference between what you do and what I do. I do the white boy grunge thing, but there's actually a sprinkle of elegance. Y'all is just crusty and dusty and musty, which just categorizes you as the dirty sector of YouTube. See, we are learning today, you guys. That's what we're doing. We are learning today. Dusty, crusty, and musty equals the dirty sector of YouTube. London pound cake, that's what's up. We got Syracuse in the building. I got some runts that I'm about to twist up while I wait for my guy 10 toes down. Everybody in here, hit that like button. You know what to do. Show some love to the channel. If you're just tapping in here, make sure you hit that like button. Make sure you let me know what city and state you're in so I can definitely shout you out. But yeah, I got a live exclusive interview with my guy 10 Toes Down tonight. We got to talk about what happened on 050 The Movement's channel last night. We got to talk about all the controversy going on with Bimmy. That's right, you guys. You know, I got the right-hand man. I got Bimmy's right-hand man joining us on live tonight, you guys. What is good, 10? So, man, I got to ask you, 10, Bimmy is a rat. Was that the hottest rumor of the year?
Yeah, that's the biggest one. They running with it. They loving it. They love to see a king fall. You know, they want to knock him off his throne. You know,
Man,
because he's been reigning supreme. He's reigning supreme.
facts, television shows, you know what I
Yeah.
mean? The last from the Supreme team that's out, so they just want to try and break him down. Like, why do you feel the internet wants to run and go crazy with info that they don't even know is true?
I mean, if it was anybody that had any position or made it, you see, they try to do it with 50 Cent. With 50 Cent and Ja Rule and them was trying to run that narrative that 50's a rat and they had paperwork on him. You know, that's what they do. That's what they do. So I guess they wanted to. I guess this was their new victim, especially, Bimmy's close with 50 Cent. He practically like watched him grow up, and Bim practically watched everybody grow up when it comes to Queens legends and people that come out of Queens that got in the industry. And then once he got in there, he started shaking hands with the right people. So now everybody start coming at him. Yo, Bim, yo, help me with this, help me with that, help me with this. Come on, man. He can't save the world, but those that he could save, he tried to. And he tried to do it with Zip with the Drip, Hassan Campbell, 050, name them. He tried to do it with all of them. And being that they wanted to be on their bull, now look, they still in the same position they in. They still sitting on the couch, sitting in their girlfriend house, sitting in front of a bunch of sneakers that mean nothing. They have nothing. They own nothing. So this is what you get with the crabs in the barrel, with the nigger mentality. Bunch of niggas. I know you understand what niggas are coming from a white perspective. Though you grew up around black people and you know what it is, but I'm sure that if you was able to, you know, say certain things, you would say it, but you're gonna get backlash behind it. But these guys
Man,
here, you know,
I was one of the only ones to come up out of all the bloggers and actually speak out for Bimmy. Do you find it interesting that people don't even read the paperwork? I mean, did you see the interview with Gully TV and Zip with the Drip on YouTube?
yeah. I didn't watch the whole thing. Once I seen what the topic was about, I said, ain't no need to even look at it or listen to it because I know what the truth is. I know what the facts are, and I know that these dudes hate to read. I know they hate reading. When it comes to this shit, that's why they hate me. Because I do my due diligence, I do my research, I find shit, I go through it, I go to the courts, I get it. I want to make sure this shit is right and exact. These dudes don't do that. They're not going to do that. They get a piece of paper. You can put any name on it, put it out there. They're going to run with it. I could put a piece of paper. I could put two pieces of paper out right now. The front of it can say everybody from the 050 just got locked up by a federal indictment. And then on the next page, I say I was bullshitting. They gonna run with that shit. They didn't even flip the page to see that I said I was bullshitting. And that's what they do. That's what we do in the hood.
Why do you think people go on the internet and spread rumors without reading the paperwork first?
Well, like I said, number one is the reading. No one likes to read. Also, everyone wants to get the best and most juicy story, especially when it's coming from or talking about someone that's in position. Just imagine this right now, right? If this never came out and Zip with the drip didn't put out this fake paperwork, these last couple of days or week or so, whatever, what would they have been talking about? Nothing. Yeah, if they never came out with that paperwork, what would the internet be talking about? They wouldn't have nothing else to talk about. Nothing. Nothing. They just go in circles with the same exact shit. Circles, circles. Now, if you're trying to build a community and teach people and trying to get shit together, you have to keep going over in the same thing. That's the way we learn. We learn by repetition. We keep saying it over and over again. This shit that they doing, they pumping and pushing it, hoping that it sticks. So now, if Bimmy ever try to do anything in which he's doing, he got brands, he's building all this stuff. Now they can say, yeah, you a rat, you this, you that, that. There's no need for him to try to defend it because you're always going to have the one side that believes it and one side that also you're going to have a side that don't believe it, but they're going to pump like they do believe it because they just want to see someone fall. They just want to keep mischief. They want to keep negativity pumping. They just want to keep it going, man.
Why was I the only one defending Bimmy? Maybe because I'm the only one that will go through and read 80 pages of paperwork?
You're the only one that put your heart and soul into this shit. That's why you read that shit. You want to see the truth. You want to get from page one to whatever page it ends at, and then you make a decision if you're going to believe it or not. If it's truth, if it's false, if it's some type of bullshit going on in between here. So here's the question right here, Mikey. Here's the big question. It's a couple of questions, but you can count them on one hand. The first question is this, right? And I don't even want Bimmy to put it out. Just keep it to yourself. Don't never put it out. Just let these bastards run with it. The affidavit they saying that Bimmy wrote, right? Why
Signed.
didn't and signed? Where's that affidavit at? Everyone is saying he told. Where's the affidavit? What did he say in it? He only wrote and signed one affidavit. What did it say? Y'all don't know. Ten toes know. They don't know. And I don't even want them to put it out. Don't put it out, Bim. Let them keep pumping what it is. Let them keep pumping it. The next question is this, right? Zip with the Drip came out with this fake paperwork. Nobody asked the question. He's pumping this, right? The guy put the paperwork out. The guy sent it to the courts. This and that, and that, and that. Bimmy name is in it. He sent it to the courts. Okay. He sent it to the courts. Bimmy name is in it. What was the decision on that paperwork? Because within that paperwork, right, the decision is going to have to speak. The DA, the court's going to have to speak about music. The decision is going to have to speak about why they denying him his appeal. It's going to speak about his case. Where that's at? Where those papers at? I mean, when it comes to fake paperwork and people making fake paperwork and putting that paper on screen, they don't think of the next step on what you got to do. Just like when Fat Joe came out and they said that was fake paperwork. I went all the way to the courtroom. I went all the way to the dude that was locked up, had him call in. He told me everything. They don't think the whole thing through. I think the whole thing through. That's why I'm gonna come to Zip with the Drip, that rat bastard. I'm official with my shit. I want them to keep thinking all they want, and I'm gonna hold on to what I got. I like to play poker. I'm a poker player. I'm not gonna show you my motherfucking hand. I'm not gonna show you I got a full house. I'm not gonna show you I'm gonna continue busting your ass and let you keep building, building, build up. And once I start to see that castle fall, now I'm gonna bust you upside your head. Here you go, y'all. See, y'all been doubting 10 because I didn't want to show it. Y'all didn't believe in me. I've been showing y'all for all of these years the facts, paperwork, and the truth to everything. I've been showing y'all my truth. But when it comes to him, now I'm really going to hold back. I'm really going to tell Bim, hold that paper back. Don't show shit. Why is it? All right, and this is another question. Why is it two different transcripts? Why one transcript says the guy name and says, I mean, one transcript says music and got Bimmy name next to it. Then another transcript got just music. And it's supposed to be the same transcripts. It should be two sets of the same transcripts with different writing in it. No, that doesn't hold. No way. And if that's the case, right, I'm gonna show you how deep I'm going, right? Homeboy's right here in Green Haven Correctional Facility. I go to Green Haven Correctional Facility. I got plenty of homeboys that's in Green Haven, official homies that's in Green Haven, who I will make it my business to get homeboy. Call this line right here. And 10 gonna go live with him. And my main question I'm gonna ask this guy is this. In your paperwork, you said you spoke, you sat down and spoke with music. That's what it says in the paperwork. That him, his investigating, his lawyer, sat down and spoke with music. You seen this motherfucker then. Who is music? And that's all I want him to tell. Who is music? When this guy Mark Pearson says Bimmy is not music, then that's the end of that.
Facts. Right
It's
there.
the end of that. That's where it ends at. But guess what, Mikey? You know what's gonna happen, right? This is what's gonna happen. Homeboys say that. They gonna say, oh, they paid him to say it. Oh, somebody, Ted probably put pressure. Ben probably paid somebody to do. They're gonna go all around it to make it a reason why the dude said it. Why he's saying that's not Bimmy. Because you said you spoke to him. No, I never spoke with Bimmy. I never seen him in my life. I asked Bimmy if he ever seen that. Bimmy don't know that. So you gonna tell me you sat there and spoke with him and seen him and had a conference with Bimmy? Or the conversation with him? Get the fuck out of here. That's in the paperwork.
Yep. And they said if I could have just had a couple more minutes with music.
Yeah. Okay, well that's it then. And homeboy gonna have to answer to that. Because I don't give a fuck about what Zip the Rat is pumping. Because he is a rat. He is a rat bastard. I played the audio. And with the people is this, right? Yo, show the paperwork, 10. Show the paperwork when he got locked up for the murder and got probation. My thing
We
is
can talk
this.
about that.
I showed him on here ratting from his own mouth. Y'all still don't want to believe it. I'm gonna show you paperwork for. Get out of here, man. You don't deserve it. First hold him accountable on this small scale of ratting on a dude because when he went to the house on Rikers Island, he did get beat up, which he told you. They did rob him, in which he told you. He did go down to the cells with the COs and told them everything, like he told you. So the guys that beat him up, what happened to them? You know they got in trouble. What happened to them? You told on them. Did any of them go to the box or to the shoe? What happened to them? Did the COs go up there and beat them up? Because Zip with the Drip did say my uncle worked on Rikers Island. Did you tell your uncle after you got beat up? Later, did your uncle come and beat those guys up after you told on them? Like nobody don't question under that. That's why people hate me. Because I nitpick. I go into every little detail, everything.